Radhikaye Priyatmane Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayana Itinam Shri Krishna Lila Katane Sudaksham Aurarya Madhurya Gunaishchayuktam Param Varenyam Purusham Mahantam Narayanam Tam Sirasa Nami Hridandinam Bhakta Shiromanim Cha Shri Krishna Pada Hridaya Kavadi Chaitanya Lilamrita Sarasara Sadatam Bhakti Jaya Navadvipa Nava Pradipa Prabhava Pashanda Gajaika Simha Swanama Sankhya Japa Sutradhari Chaitanya Chandra Bhakti Ajanulambita Bhujau Kanaka Sankirtanaika Pitarao Kamalaya Dakshau Vishwambarao Dvijavarao Vigada Vande Jagat Priyakarao Karunamukaro Bhaktya Vihina Lakshmi Chittasya Kamaditarangamati Krupamai Tvam Sharanam Prapanna Vrunde Namaste Charanam Vrunde Namaste Charanam Vrunde Namaste Charanam Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadam Titam Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Sri Gaura Bhaktavananta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Let me offer millions of lotus petals. Gurudev, Anu Guru Varga Namanishra Santana Pumsana. Prahlad Maharaj, Vyasatir Maharaj, Raghavendra Swami, Messenger of Bhagavan, and all the devotees, past, present, and future. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyev cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Today is very amazing day. Tomorrow is equally amazing day. Today is Sri Narasimha Chaturdasi Vata Upavas. And tomorrow is Buddha Purnima. Narendra Sarovar, they do Nauka Vihar, Radha Raman appearance day, Parameshwari Das is appearance day, Srinivasa Acharya appearance day, Madhavendra Puripad appearance day, tomorrow. So, and today is our question and answers, right? Actually, anybody's questions is can be part of Prahlad Maharaj, teaching. Like when he was teaching to his classmates, they were asking questions. And Hiranyakashipu was asking question to Prahlad. So basically, all these questions are practically part of that. However, we will go through our question and answer. And answer given by Prahlad is eternal and is so amazing. That's why, see, Sakshat Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself used to relish so many times. And Gadadhar Pandit was talking about Prahlad's Charitra from Srimad Bhagavatam. He was so relishing. But Prahlad Maharaj, huge devotee. That's why we should know more about his. Of course, unending, is a Mahabhagavad. There is no end to his pastime, But still, we should learn. And then the teachings that he imparted, conversation between the Lord and Nrsimhadev, and our Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, so many times, 108 times, did Katha on Allah Maharaj. So important. Because the situation he went through, his own father trying to kill him. And his father was not an ordinary person, he was ruling the entire world, Indra used to shake in front of him. Gada, 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 gada. If such a person comes to kill you, who can protect? Still, Prahlad was so bold, so fearless. So, in our situation, this is a practical preaching, Prahlad. Very, very, very practical. We might come across in our life threats, right? There will be always some threats. By others or our own mind or, or higher power, Pritapa. But still, you try to remember Prahlad, what he was going through, how he reacted, how he behaved. If you remember him, Haridas Thakur, remember him. Because he is not different from Prahlad. Prahlad himself was in his body. So, if you remember this, we get so much strength. Prahlad's fearlessness also will descend to us. If you remember Prahlad, all his qualities descend into us. Just saying Prahlad. That's why Lord at the end, he gave benediction. Prahlad Maharaj was asking, Lord, let me suffer for the whole universe, karma, their sin. Let me take and suffer forever. Please elevate every one of them. This is a boon he asked. Lord is asking. You ask bones, and Prahlad asked this boon. What did Lord say? All right. If anyone remembers your charitra, history, and the conversation between you and me, and when they glorify you under the direction of Guru, they will be delivered. That there will not any doubt. So, what more you need? That's why teachings of Prahlad Maharaj is so amazing. Now, let's see our questions, then we tie up Prahlad teaching. maybe Prahlad will answer these questions. Gurudeva tells in one of his lectures that yogis and rishis still live deep in the mountains in the north. They lead a withdrawn existence and rarely are not at all. There are certain siddhis that allow them to be in another place in a matter of seconds, for example. Can you tell us more about these personalities? One time, these personalities are there. You'll be amazed. When you go to Badrinath, up in the mountain, Himalayas, it's snow, and there's some yogis, we have seen some pictures, videos, and they say, Sitaram, Sitaram, Sitaram. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudeva. And practically no dress, cold, and they disappear. Can we stay, without any clothes? We're full of snow. We cannot survive. See, you have to, the body loses so much heat, and soon we become like ice and then die. It'll be frozen to death. But these people, it seems like cold does not do anything to them. So these are siddhis. They have obtained siddhis and the material elements that it will not bother them. One time I came across 91, I think, 1991. The record is there about this personality. He is the disciple of Ramanujacharya. Most at that time, 1990, right? 900 plus. Yes. When Britishers came to India, they have known, they have written something about him. This Baba, Meher Baba, So like that, they have at that time about 600 years, like that. So when I saw him, he was 1991. It was Kumbh Mela, confluence. Many saintly people come, and then millions of people come. Ganga Yamuna meeting place, near there. And government of India spent so much, many miles of tents and everything. We also went there, seeing that preaching opportunity like that. So then it was on a big tent like that, very tall limbs. He was sitting like this, very tall limbs. And then no one has seen him walking, okay? When he try to take a bath in the Brahma Muhurt morning, goes in the air and then take back, come back. And his mantra was reciting, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Prahlad Maharaj. Harmonious. And then Bhagavad Dharma, preaching. So He could have even lived longer, but then the reason he disappeared was he could no longer tolerate killing of cows in India. He said, "Yeah, killing too much, I cannot tolerate." But he was more than 900 plus. No, recorded, actual recorded many incidences proving that he is the personality. So, but in Bhagavatam also there is incidences like in Jagannath Puri, Indradimna, wife. Gundicha, right? Gundicha. You hear about Gundicha. And his sevaks, Lalita. So, how old they were, many Chaturyugas went away, but somehow she was there, Gundicha. Till Indradimna came there, went to the Brahmalok, came back. And Brahma said, "What are you talking? By the time he came and gone, many Chaturyugas have gone. Satyuga, Treta, Dwapara, Kali Yuga has gone. And now we are talking." So is why, but somehow Gundicha, king's wife survived for how many? Millions of years. Maybe 40, 50 million. 4.32 million years is 4 Chaturyuga, right? 1,000 years is Kali Yuga. Double, 864,000. 864,000 yuga is Dwapara. Treta is 1.2 million years. And then Satyuga is 1.6 million years. So if we add Satyuga 1.6, 1.2, 0.8, and then 0.4, the million years, 430. You will get again same number, 4.32 million years. 432 duration of Kali Yuga. You get 4.32 million years. One Chaturyuga. Like that, many Chaturyugas. 20, 25, 28 of them. So many years. But she was there. So Lord's inconceivable energy, it says and it's done, Like that, if Lord wants it, anything can happen. Even when Lord was doing this Rasalila, one night of Brahma, one night of Brahma is what? 4.32 billion years. 4.32 billion years long night. And you might say, wait a minute, they were sleeping that long time. See, Lord's inconceivable enough. Okay, do anything. Astonishing things. It is well recorded, You go to Badrinath, even today, you can come across them. By their own will, see, we cannot go and search for them. They become visible because if you are sincere, Krishna will make them fulfill our desire. Oh, you want to meet such a sadhu? Okay, here it is. Like that. How did Parikshit Maharaj came to Sukadev Goswami in the presence of Parikshit Maharaj? Parikshit Maharaj did not send an email or a letter or a WhatsApp message. Oh, Sukadeva Goswami, I've been cursed. Please come, such and such a location. I will send you the location. No. He went to the Ganga. Oh, there he appeared. You know, Krishna is amazing, amazing. How he does? Don't ask that question. I don't think even he knows. You know. So, like that Prahlad Maharaj story. You know. See, Prahlad Maharaj story. Sadhu, nice mother. Mother, she was a devotee, you know. So, Hiranyakashipu was very angry when Hiranyakshi's brother was killed by 4 incarnation, right? So I said, he's my Shatru. You know, Vishnu is my Shatru. Then he said, wait a minute. My brother was not that intelligent. He tried to directly attack him. I should empower myself. So that's why he went for tapasya. So when he went to tapasya, the sages also say different thing. Now Indra became worried. I became homeless. And if the sun burned, how more dangerous? Can be even more dangerous. So it is better to kill him in his womb itself. So Kadu wanted to take her and then imprison. So he was taking her. Then Narad Muni came. Indra, I don't know who is in her womb. A devotee, great devotee. He cannot touch him. So he circumambulated. You know, he heard. Narad Muni is not ordinary, he listened. So, and then went on. Then Narad Muni took her to his ashram and he is preaching Bhagavatam. He gave Diksha also. And then she asked boons from Narad Muni. Narad Muni, give me a boon. Suppose my son is born before Hiranyakashipu comes, then he may not believe that he is his son. Right? Suppose he turned out to be devotee and he was born, he has not seen his birth process. And he will confuse, no, he must be drama, he's cheating, he's a demigod or somebody playing the game, like that, See, then it would not have been the same effect. That's why she asked a boon. Oh, Narad Muni, please bestow me under my will, when I desire, this prasava will happen, delivery will happen when I desire. He said, Narad Muni said, okay. And nobody should be able to kill me, till, that. Yes. So you can see by the mercy of the Narad Muni, how long it took. He went for such a deep tapasya, many years. And then she did not deliver. Only when he came back home, in front of, almost he delivered. So he had no doubt that his own son. So he used to love him also, son. Wow, he used to. One day, mother nicely dressed Prahlad, baby Prahlad, sent him to the father, you know. And Prahlad Maharaj, he went and paid obeisance to him. Straight fell on the ground. Then Hiranyan is so much pleased. Oh, my son, please God. He pulled him up from the ground, put him on his lap, and then smelling, chatting like this. Oh, my son, my son. See, if mother asked, not asked this boon, then Prahlad would have, he would have born easily many years before. He would have become grown up. And the impact will not be there. The impact will not be there. So it's amazing, okay, the power of sadhus, the power of the word, okay. See, Bhakti Prajnan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, sadhus word. When Durvas Muni cursed Samba, when Samba was dressed like a pregnant lady, and then the Dwarka Kumaras, oh Muni, please tell, she's little shy. She doesn't want to ask this question, but she wants to know whether baby will be male or female. But Samba is a boy, dressed him up like a female dress, pregnant. And of course, they are children of Krishna. How can you? But Durvasmuni, of course, the inspiration of Lord is there. He wants to take away all the Yadavas with him. All needs to be killed. Who can kill Krishna's family? Only Krishna can make arrangements. So through sadhu, he made the arrangement. He made prerana. He gave inspiration to the sadhus. Please come to Prabhas. And they all came. Narad Muni, Durvas Muni, so many Atris, so many sages came there. And they were doing yajnas and all that. Then these Yadava children came and they were dressed Samba, like female, pregnant. And they were asking, please tell, she's gentle, she is shy, she cannot ask. What is the nature, what is the gender of a baby? Then sadhus, they didn't want to reply. But Durvasmuni, he became so angry, he tried to control his anger. Like this. But it was the desire of the Krishna, okay? He could not control. Eyes became red, face became red. And of course, there will be a Musal, will be born, like a thing. And will destroy all your Yadava. And they are afraid. They went and opened her, so-called the clothes, and they found this musala, like an iron thing, and they were afraid. What will you do? Then they went to the king, and the king said, he did not tell this to Krishna. They made powder, throw into the sea. And a little piece, they could not powder it. So, that was used to shoot at Krishna, at the end. So, it is Krishna who cursed through Durvasmani. Yadava. But he did it through Durvasmani. Right? That's why Durvasmani didn't want it, but the prerana, the inspiration by Krishna is so powerful. He became helpless. He has to word. It came out word, and the word is so powerful, and it happened. See, our Param Gurudev keeps telling the Srishti, happening by the sound power. Now, you might say, hey, wait a minute, you're talking scripture and all that. Now, what is the practical example? Okay, you might ask, right? Suppose somebody calls you by bad name. Suppose they curse you. How one will happen? How one will feel? Filled with anxiety, anger. She said like that. He called me like that. She called me like this. We go out of control, is it not? We rage. This is unfair. See, you become crazy. You understand? Now, ordinarily, see, I'm saying devotees may be different. Ordinarily, people will be, it's uncontrollable situation. So you can see, our nature changes, we become like that, Suppose you use the same other word, you glorify them and all that. We also become very happy. See, opposite is also true. That's why the sound is very, very powerful. Today I was demonstrating, few ladies came, maybe about half an hour ago, maybe 1 hour ago. But you chant, you physically become very strong. And the energy we can, through mala, we can demonstrate. Swing so high, clockwise, by chanting. So very, very positive, very uplifting. Name of Krishna is so uplifting, so powerful. So, and Krishna's inspiration is Sarvatra Sarvada. He is everywhere all the time. Now, Prahlad Maharaj, this is what he taught us. All these yogis, wherever they are, mountain and all that, they have this, realize that. Of course, there may be different kind of yogis, okay? Personal, impersonalist, and but they have that understanding that Lord is everywhere, Paramatma, in the atom, between the atom. So they are not afraid. And they are convinced that nobody is independent. Not even a blade of grass can move without his, So if we are, then where is the fear? See, the snake might come. But if you are, the reason we get fear, okay? Fear is what? We forget Krishna. As soon as we forget Krishna, we become fearful. As soon as we remember Krishna, we become fearless. See? Fearful, fear with full, okay? Fearless. Simply by remembering or not remembering. That's all it is. That's why Prahlad was remembering him all the time. And where is the fear? In front of his very powerful demon. He was so fearless. That powerful demon, when everybody was shaking in front of him, he started shaking in front of Prahlad. Wow, I did so much to kill him. They were asking, okay, put him into the, you know, poisonous snakes, lion, tigers, even in fire. He came back. One with his auntie or something like that. In the, he was trying to pacify Hiranyam. Oh, brother Hiranyam, don't worry. I will fulfill your desires. You want to kill Prahlad? Don't worry, he's a small. I will do. I have a siddhi. I can enter the fire. Fire cannot do anything. This is the boon of Brahma. I will ask. I will put Prahlad on my lap and I will enter the fire. He will be finished. And I will alive. I will come back. That's exactly what she did. Prahlad, please come sit on my lap. I love you. He is a small child. He does not know, child. Thinking of Narasimhadeva, that's all the time. So Narasimhadeva wants me to go with her, sit on her lap. Okay, all right, I will sit. He has no, objection. Okay. If it is the order of Krishna, no problem. So he sat on his lap. She entered the fire. Fire destroyed her. Now you might ask question, wait a minute. She had a boon that the fire will not touch her. On the other, what happened? She became Bhasma, ash. But nothing happened to Prahlad, he came out. Then he's telling, oh, auntie, what happened? Please forgive me, please forgive me. She was completely burnt. Why? See, when you use your siddhi, understand, whatever this siddhi, this material perfections, if you try to harm a Vaishnava, what will happen? It will destroy you. It will reflect. You try to harm a Vaishnava, it goes back to you and then you will finish. This is exactly what happened. Even though she had a boon. That's why going after these siddhis, I will tell you, I think we talked about one time on class. It's all waste of time. That's why our previous acharyas, Rupa Goswami, Bhoga Lalasa, enjoying tendency, Siddhi Lalasa, all these things, walking on water, entering the fire, such a, mrityu, when you have to die, when you desire. All these things, walking, heaven, a demigod walking with them, enjoying. All puny, don't go after this. They are like, actually, Bhuktila are like pisachis, meaning ghost. They will harm you. They will they will become disturbance to your bhakti. So first is throw them out. Give it up. So this is what first thing it says. So it should be used in the service of Krishna. Of course, don't think our Gurudev, Guru Parampara didn't have any these siddhis, okay? Like they were more better, perfect yogis than all these ordinary yogis, rishis, okay? But they will not go for the pratishtha or false ego like that. Indeed, if sometime they want to use it, they use it in the service of Krishna. Like remember I was saying, Jnana Mudra. Jnana Mudra. So, what is Jnana Mudra? See, these are three modes of material nature, right? Three modes of material nature. Mode of ignorance, mode of passion, mode of goodness. Mode of ignorance is small, but its effect is too high. Mode of ignorance. Mode of passion is middle. Mode of sattvic, mode of is high, but its effect is not as high as this. And this is jiva, living entity, stuck with the three modes of material nature, right? Three modes of nature. That's why samsara, bandhana. So you have to become free. The jiva has to become free from these three modes. How to do? This is Lord, right? This is jiva, these three modes of material nature. So if the jiva tries to go towards Bhagavan on his own, not happen. If Lord also goes towards jiva, it will not happen. Then like this. Mercy of the Lord, activity, chesta by the jiva. Then become separated. But we are not interested in this, okay? We want to engage the three modes of material nature also in the service of Krishna. Yukta Vairagya. We don't reject anything. We see as a upakarana, needs to be engaged in service of Krishna. Everything. That way we don't have attachment or distance. No, I don't like it. Or I love this. No. Anything. Husband, wife, daughter, son, you understand? You should have that. Then you will not be attached or understand. You do as a service to elevate them. Eh? This is the thing you should follow. Otherwise, Jada Bharata, the Bharata Maharaj got attached to the deer. Oh, what will happen to the deer? It was coming and scratching. Oh, very nice. Gradually he forgot his devotional service. Then one day this deer became big and then he walked away with other deers. Because it's the deer's nature. Okay. It wandered off. And here he's worried, oh, what will happen, my dear. He left the entire, world. He gave up he was a king, whole world. He gave up that, and here now he is thinking about the deer. Oh dear, what will happen? Death came and then finished. He was thinking of deer, he became a deer. So that's why even these great rishis and all that, with so much, so-called this thing. I've seen many people like this. Crystal falls and like this. In Chicago, I saw it like this. Rudrakshi coming up. You will be amazed. Wow. He's producing Rudrakshi in thin air. I will tell you, these are all puning. Don't get attached to this. Don't go after these siddhis. It's a big detour, okay? You will lose millions of lifetimes. Understand? You should kick them away. You might, even if you get those siddhis, you should put your head on their head and then forget and then go. You see, when you obtain pure devotion to the Lord in your heart, even as a seed, You will get so much attention of this world, this and that. Siddhis also will come. Oh, I want to serve you in this way. Please give me a chance. If you get stuck, wow, I get like this, da, 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 then I will tell you, it will be evaporated. Possible comes. Oh, I can. It's finished. Bhakti is gone. That's why no duplicity, like Prahlad Maharaj. Simplicity. And not caring for this, these siddhis or the gold wealth of this world. You see? So that is the danger. That's why in our sampradaya, we do not go too much about this. But we should understand. We should understand what they really mean, siddhis, and how they do. Otherwise, in your mind, when somebody says like this, like in South Africa one time, a person producing Shivlinga from his mouth. Wow, thousands of people, wow, Shivlinga is coming out. Nobody is there asking, wait a minute. If Shivlinga, if Shiva is your auspicious God, your most worshipable Lord, you want to put him in your mouth. Say Vaishnavas, Saligram, right? You think we can put Saligram in our mouth? Such an offense, unthinkable, not even dream. But here is coming out. Wow, Sari Bajara. So much money to give him, and he is also lost. So our Gurudev says he is also going to the hell, and people who are witnessing are also going to the hell. What is the result? This is what it is. So, of course, there are genuine sadhus, okay? We have these siddhis, and they do not, get. Like Raghavendra Swami, Prahlad himself, when he came as Raghavendra Swami, he produced one time. The king brought all the blood, meat, and all that in a plate for an offering, and nice clothes on it. Then he asked him put water from his Kamandala, or Prahlad Maharaj incarnation, Madhu Sampradaya. Then asked him to removed all the meat, eggs, fish, and all that. Became turned into flowers, fruits, and all that. Then the king said, well, tell me what happened. We saved my life. No, sorry, you are not at fault. You brought according to your mode of material nature. You are in tamasic, that's why you brought tamasic words, right? Tamasic material for the offering to the Lord. But Lord wanted in his own way, in a spiritual way, Vishuddha way. That's why he made himself as a turn that all the things that he brought, egg, fish, meat, and into nice flowers and fruits. The way he wanted to. So what I'm doing in the middle, nothing. He brought according to your capacity. Lord accepted the way he wanted. I have nothing to do. See, he's like that. No attachment. Even though it happened right in front of him. He did like that to me. So he ascribed all that power to the Supreme Lord. That way he is protected from false ego. Many incidences are there. Parampara is amazing, each one, okay. So much power they had. Listen to their life history. It makes us faith strong, inconceivable. So, they can be at different places same time. See, in Mahabharata, if you see, Yudhishthira Maharaj and Vidura. Vidura is also incarnation of Yamaraj. Yudhishthira Maharaj also Yamaraj. Same time, two personalities talking, discussing, and all that. Now, how is it possible? Ramanujacharya explains. Person of that they can take it Mahabhagavat, 6 to 7 forms, different places, time, same time. You can in the spiritual world, you can in the Prakat Leela place, Aprakat Leela place, somewhere else like that. So, it is their discussion. Same time. Krishna does like in Ras Leela, how many? Each one doing different things. No, some Acharya explain like that. That must be also true. Vishwanath Chakravarti says, no, he was one. He was so fast. He was doing all that. But he's one. But it is even more amazing. Even if one becomes Krishna, so many of them, that is amazing. Even more amazing is one person doing the same. Now how you take a fire, one, like a candle, and then go like this. If you feel like all the candles, so many candles there, right? Something like that. So, Yogeshwara, devotees can also have, but we are not interested in that. Now, Prahlad Maharaj also had Siddhi. What Siddhi? What happened? Even though he did not obtain Siddhi into the fire. That's why we should not go for these Siddhis. You can learn from the Prahlad. See, his ant got the Siddhi of entering the fire, not get burnt. Right? She took so long pleasing Brahma, finally, fire will not burn me. Okay. Now, what about Prahlad? He went for any long austerity, thousands of years of tapasya? No. He simply chanted, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. And the instruction of Guru Nanak. Bas, that's it. Now, this auntie took him to the fire. Fire should have burnt Prahlad, is it not? Because he didn't have a Siddhi. Right? But why fire did not touch him? Because fire is not independent. Even though he doesn't have Siddhi, that fire cannot burn him, but Lord is there. Fire cannot burn without the mercy of the Lord. Lord said, no, he is my devotee, fire cannot burn. So by the mercy of the Lord, you don't have to struggle too much to obtain all these siddhis, okay? You please Krishna, you will have all siddhis, okay? But still we are not interested in siddhis, understand, for their own sake. Sometimes if they are used in the service of Krishna, that is okay. Our primary is bhakti to him, devotion to him, not this siddhis. Huh? You know, these are all byproducts, secondary. Anushangik, like Ekadasi. First Ekadasi Devi gives Haribhakti to the sadhaka. Anushangika way gives Artha Dharma Kama Moksha. A side effect is Artha, economical development. No. Kama, Artha, Kama, Moksha, liberation. Dharma, religiosity. But we are not into it. We want to engage everything. Karma, Artha, Kama. Kama also. The service of Krishna. That's what gopis did. They engage this Kama in the service. They got it. Everything can be used in service of Krishna. That way we will not forget Krishna. You know. If you get angry, think of Hanuman or Arjun, how they were fighting with anger in the war. Think of Hanuman, then your connection with Ram, Krishna. Think of Arjun, you know. So he was. But if we become angry, independent of service to the Lord or devotees, pure Vaishnavas, then we are doomed. Okay. So if you become angry in the remembering Guru Parampara, Vaishnavas and all that, you'll be delivered. You know, you will not cheat it. Remembering. Oh Gurudev, oh Guru Parampara, oh Prahlad Maharaj, oh Prahlad Maharaj. You know, have mercy. Give me tolerance. Not asking, please take this boon, that boon, this boon, that. I have come. You must ask something. Oh Lord, let my father be. He has angered you, offended you, you and me. Please let him, you forgive him. What forgive him? Not just your father. 21 generations, they all did it. They'll be telling. 14 generation, Uttam. 7 generation, Kanishta. So that's why we have to know Prahlad Maharaj pastime very deeply. You know, he's saying you're all chewing the chew. In this material world, people are chewing the chew. Like sugar cane, you know, you go, they remove the juice, right? Again, they put it back, or that taken away all juice and then put it in mouth and chew. What you get? Only Shrama Eva. Only trouble, there is no juice in it. Same way, all these material endeavors, okay, whatever it is, there is no juice in it, there is no rasa. Rasa comes only in the when we worship Supreme Lord, associated with bhakti, then there is rasa. Associated with material element, material enjoyment, this and it is not rasa, it is poison. So, that's why Prahlad Maharaj is important. You know? Had all said this, nothing disturbed him. But his main thing is remembering Lord. Any difficulties, and he was very bold, very humble and bold. See, this is a difference. He was very humble. He did not challenge himself. I know. Oh, Father, please listen to me. Very humble. He paying obeisance to the Father and said, please listen to me. Nobody is your enemy. Your own mind is your enemy. You are thinking, he is your enemy. That is. So use your mind in the service of the Lord. Always Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, like that, Prahlad Maharaj's story is amazing, amazing, amazing. That's why his prayer, Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Narasimhaya Namaste Jaste Jase Avirar Virbhava Vajranaka Vajra Karma Shayan Randaya Tamo Grasa Om Swaha Abhayam Atmani Bhuvishta Om Shanti Swastistu Vishwasya Kala Prasidata Dhyayantu Bhutani Shivam Mito Diya Manasya Bhadram Bhajata Dadokshade Aveshatam No Atirapya Haitiki. So it says Supreme Lord. Oh, Supreme Lord. You are the source of everyone's teja, effulgence. If anybody has any effulgence, you are the root of that. Nobody is independent. Prahlad realized. Nobody is independent. Whatever strength we have is all, Lord Narasimha is coming from Lord Narasimha. Whatever we have, it is coming from Him. We are not Him. If it is coming from Him and He is the real owner, we should return to Him. We should engage in His service. See, if we try to do other than His service, we are become thieves and we will be punished. So see connection with Him. Connection with Him. So, and then He says, oh Lord, let all of my karma vasanas, the karma, these invisible seeds, vasana, desire, millions of years ago, all there. He is burned. Because it is there, it's going to sprout. Different seeds are there. When an opportunity comes, seeds are there. What happens? By chance, not that you wanted, by chance, water comes inside. What happens? They start sprouting. Right? Environment starts. You provide water, starts sprouting. That means, are you telling these seeds, hey, look, I'm putting in some water, you should sprout? You think they're listening to our command? Somehow they know water is there. Earth has become very wet. Lot of water. So it comes out. Because when it sprouts, you need water to further grow. See what is amazing. Now who is telling it? Where is that information? The seed covering is there. How it is being sensed? Oh, all around. Wetness is there, water is there. So even if I sprout, it can come out with roots. How is it? There must be living software in this seed. It can sensing water. Presence of water. Even amazing is this. See, go to Russia. Buckwheat, you must have heard buckwheat, right? Now, how the buckwheat does is, grows is, first it has to sense the winter, the icy, anything. And then spring comes, then it starts sprouting. It's amazing. Otherwise, it will not sprout. So what these scientists and all that do is, they take some buckwheat, put it in the freezer. Then the buckwheat is thinking, oh, winter has come, right? Then they take it out and it starts sprouting. Amazing, First, it has to, before sprouting, it has to go through deep winter, frozen thing. It feels, yes, I've gone through. How do you explain this? So don't you think that seeds also in a way, Siddhi? Siddha, it is there because they are surrendered to the will of the Lord. Okay, seeds are surrendered to the will of the Lord, and Lord gives this understanding. He will make arrangement. Trees, see, trees are giving flowers, fruits. See, other day I was discussing, I was drawing one picture. You probably have seen it, See, this picture, okay, particular one, this is a Calvin cycle or something. See, like, what it is hibiscus, okay, hibiscus. You take one hibiscus plant, strong one, okay, immune, in a forest or something, then cut it off, then cut into four, in the center, four, and then put different hibiscus, 4 different colors, and they graft it, right? It's a grafting. Then what happens? 4 branches and 4 different colors of flowers. Sometimes bell pepper also, different colors of bell peppers from one. Of course, that family has to be same, like pepper family. Now try to explain this, how is it possible? Branch, different color. One branch, different color. Yellow, blue, red, green. Where is that information? Don't you think this must be Siddhi? How, it is producing so wonderful design, flower coming out in a branch. You cannot say it is coming from the root, because root is common. Root is providing maybe minerals and the water, nutrition. But the information, that a beautiful design of flower, the 2 different colors, and same tree supporting. See, if you meditate on it, is a lot of answers are there, on this. So all around there is so much siddhi, But these plants are all surrendered to the Lord. They don't have to worry about it. Lord gives you that siddhi. You know, with this. Otherwise, they see the plant like hibiscus tree. According to the science, there is no brain system. Where is the brain? You think nervous system is there like us? No. There is no nervous. How where is that idea? How it is beautifully flowered, coming out different colors, different angles. If one has to have the three-dimensional visible thing, how it's slowly coming out is so many. Leaf also symmetrical. In your lab, like a smithy, right? Like engineering smithy. Try to make a leaf from a iron piece. You have to make measurement, file it. Oh, it's small, this side is big, file it more. A day, it takes maybe whole day to make one leaf. Look like leaf. Yeah. But here is no problem. Starts very tiny, starts growing in dimension. Uniformly is growing. The growth is also very precise, very astonishing, very pleasing because the golden ratio, they call it. Golden ratio is visible in all things, even in our teeth. The teeth is beautiful because the ratio, the spacing between the teeth follows that golden ratio. The tree is branching out. I will tell you, rose your minds away. So how Lord is so inconceivable. That's why by all these siddhis, we should remember Lord. I can see, oh Lord is putting all these siddhis in all the plants, seeds, and all that. Amazing. They are surrendered. Only problem with me, I'm not surrendered properly. So that way we will get elevated. That's why I remember Prahlad Maharaj. And if you remember this way, then the siddhis will not detour you. Okay, see what I'm saying? Detour. What you call, not detour, derail. Derail, you understand? Derailing. What happens if you're going one place, the train gets derailed, we are finished. Same way, our goal is Golok Vrindavan. We should not get derailed by these siddhis. And we understand that, we appreciate it. Wow, mercy of the Lord. Lord, protect me from. So, any other questions we have? There was a pastime with Param Gurudev, Srila Narayan Maharaj, in which he was a police chief, got very absorbed in chanting, missed work, but went the second day and found out. Colleagues congratulated him in completing the case the day before. How does that happen? Is Lord Krishna temporarily expanded in his form and did the work for him? Or the Lord changed people's memory perception of what happened? So there are many pastimes with him, like this. So now, Lord does not there was assignment, right? There was an assignment given to him. That day he was absorbed in chanting, he did not go. Second day he went. And there they are congratulating him. Wow, thank you. You are so intelligent. You know, you finished it. Now, because, see, he's chanting, doing Lord's, remembering Lord, okay? He's forgetting his duty. You understand? Gurudev forgot his duties, his mundane duties, okay? He did not forget his real duty, okay? His duty is to remember Lord, service to the Lord. He did not forget. But mundane duty. But Lord, what did happen? Lord did not forget that. He has that duty. When he's doing, thinking of me, see, he finished, he appeared, he went as Gurudev, okay, in the form of Gurudev he went. And he did all these things, solving the case and all that. Not that he's changing perception of people, no. He went through the case. Lord himself, nobody could recognize. Because why? Unless Lord makes them aware that he is Lord, they cannot understand. Nobody can. Even Balaram, you see many incidences. For whole year, almost whole year, except last 1 week. Krishna has expanded as all the calves and the sakas. And they are going to the houses, they are, mothers are very happy to feed their children because now is more attraction. Have same attraction to Krishna and to their children. Calves also. Almost one. But then Krishna said, no, Balaram should be aware of this. So he thought, Krishna said, no, Balaram should be aware of this. Then what happened? Yogamaya arranged. Then Balaram started seeing things. Wait a minute. The cow, 1-year-old babies, calves. It loves so much 1-year-old. The newborn babies, it kicking away. Wait a minute. The cows have gone crazy or taken over by some demonic people. He's thinking. Balaram could not understand what is happening. Then he said, no. Then he asked Krishna, what is this? I don't understand. Looks like you have become many. Hey, Balaram, you did not come that day. What happened? Brahma came and stole away all our calves and the sakar. Now what should I do? I go to the parents. If they went to the forest playing with me and the one son did not come, how do they feel? So I didn't want to give them any trouble, any pain. So I became many of them. Cows and calves and all that. Oh, Krishna, I know you are cheating. You are cheating everybody and me also. You are not satisfied drinking from one mother's breast. You wanted to taste milk from everybody's breast. And you wanted the same thing to do with the cows. So, Balaram is amazing, so much love for Krishna. So, now, in other what I'm saying is, Balaram himself could not understand till Krishna gave concession, meaning he said he should understand. Permission or he desired that Balaram should be aware. So, same way, here when our Gurudev, Param Gurudev, doing all these things. Nobody understood. They all understood, oh, no, he must be Narayan Maharaj. Must be Narayan. Must be. Must be. But because it's the Lord's desire, you see, everything comes together, He gives prerana. See, he's also doing prerana because it is his devotee's work. He himself taking on his shoulder. How when Krishna says, Ananya chintayanto ma ye jana paripasati, yogakshama ma. One who is constantly thinking of me, thinking of everything. I'll, I will do is yogakshama mahan. I will take on myself. I will not send somebody. His maintenance, I will take myself. Whatever he has, I will protect it. Whatever he wants, I will give him. Oh, now here Narayana wanted that case, he was assigned. It has to be solved. So he solved it. Next day came, he went away. Narayana went to home. But who went home? Lord, he did not go home. That day Gurudev was in the home. But he disappeared, went home, outside, office. Then gradually disappeared. Everybody thought he's going home. Then he came next day. Then he's saying, wow, what a wonderful person. Congratulating him. And Gurudev is saying, wait a minute, what is congratulating? For what? What did I do? Hey, don't you know? He came yesterday, he did all these things. I came yesterday and I did all these things. He understood. He understood. He understood who came and do his all his work. He kept tears coming. How wonderful. Name bhaktya pranashyati. My devotee never finishes. Not one time, so many times of Gurudev's life. So that's why we have to learn. Like Prahlad Maharaj, fearless. But humble also. See, that's the thing. Gurudev was very humble, but fearless. No attachment to anything. See, only one who is not attached to this material world, not even iota. Only such people able to capable of cutting all our attachments to this material world. If I have an attachment to this material world, how can I help others to not be attached to this material world? I'm a duplicate. Okay, duplicity. See? You know, you know. So that's why true saint is what? Sadhu. There's no attachment to this. Like a Prahlad Maharaj, that's why he's praying, Prahlad Maharaj. Oh Lord, please destroy all the seeds, many lifetimes. Burn it. And then what? Let this darkness of ignorance go away, far away. And let Abhaya Nirbhaya, let fearlessness come to me. Come into me. So, and then fearlessness is what? It's two ways. Others should not also feel fear because of you, and I should also not feel fear out of others. But you see, it's like this. Suppose you are fearless. Oh, I can tolerate all this. But you yourself appear fearful to somebody, that is not complete. Okay. Okay. This is only drama. Okay. Only when you do not cause fear to others. You understand? When you do not cause fears to others, and others also do not cause fear to you. See, it starts from us. If I don't cause fear to anybody in this world, and nobody can make me fearful. See, this is what is praying. That's why Trunadapi Sunichena Taro says Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sada. Amanina Man. Not expect. We expect what? I suppose if I make them fear, oh, you respect me. Where is the thing? So, bhakti, amazing. Bhakti brings out this transformation. So then what Prahlad is saying, oh Lord, please let my whole universe be auspiciousness to the whole world. See, all inclusive. This is the thing. But I cannot say, oh, let India be thing and let America go to dog or like no. Whole world. Okay. We do not belong to. I'm not a citizen of this country, this country, that. I'm not a party of this, that. I only belong to Krishna or Guru Dev, Guru Parampara, Vaishnava. Right? I'm a citizen of that world. Okay. This may be a little, maybe this, that, this can be changing and all that. Citizenship in this world can be changed. So many people become, right? Some years ago, there was, Chinese citizenship. Now they are American citizenship. And later on, they might give up American, become some, right? Possibility. But your original citizen of Golok Vrindavan, he cannot give up, okay? He cannot renounce that. He may be covered, okay? So our true identity is that. So, but we are going through this process, That's why we are coming from that world. We desire auspiciousness for the whole world. Then let the whole world be auspicious. Let all violent people give up their violence. Prahlad is praying, oh Lord, by your mercy, let them. Because they are not independent to give up. See, violent people are not independent to give up their violence. Now Hiranyakashipu was so violent, this way, that way, this way, killing, so. Then Prahlad praying. Then what happened? Finally, Lord came and then killed all his violence, right? So by the mercy of Lord, his killing violence is finished. So then, Lord, let everybody think of bringing auspiciousness to the others. Let there not be any selfishness. 100%. See, already the plants, trees, everything is working. Mango gives so many fruits. For who? You think for its own belly, tongue? No. Completely. 100 mangoes, 100 for others. Coconut trees, everything. Vegetables, grains. See, so much rice, paddy gives out one plant, gives 100, under 250 grains. You think it's eating? Oh, let me eat 1% of it. No, 100% for others. Only when it comes to the human, no, it's all mine. What did you come with and what are you going to take with? You understand? That's why Prahlad was praying. Lord, let everybody think of bringing auspiciousness to the others. Let my mind be not attached to anything of this world, only to Nama Rupa Guna Leela. Let my conscious be completely absorbed in me. Not in this. My consciousness should not involve this material world. No, Matira Pihayati. Beautiful teaching, Prahlad. So we should remember Prahlad and glorify him. That's why at the end Krishna says, Narsingadev, one who remembers this pastime, Prahlad Maharaj, discussion to him. So one time you must have heard, okay, I'll end this, sweet. Our Gurudev want to end something very sweetly. See, Arjuna was a good friend of Krishna, right? Was always following. But you remember one time there is, some movies also made. Krishna Arjuna Yuddham. There was a war between Krishna and Arjuna. Can you believe this? Can you believe there was a war between Ram and Hanuman? Maybe some other time, I think I might have told you. And can you believe there can be a war between Lord Narsingadev and Prahlad Maharaj? It happened once. Okay. It's amazing. It is unbelievable because it brings out different flavor. What happened was one time is in one of the Puranas, okay? Not making it up. So one time, in one of the Purana, Prahlad Maharaj there, he heard one time news, like in Naimisharanya, there is a very yellow, a Lord wearing yellow dress. He's in Naimisharanya. Naturally, Prahlad was attracted to have his darshan. So he goes there, he's trying to go there, Naimisharanya. What happened one day in the path, there is one tapasvi, a tapasvi meaning one who is doing austerity, one who is doing his meditation, tapasvi, tapas. Of course, tapasvi does not, has any like weapons, right? Generally is calm, quiet, and then he can dress and all that. Here there is tapasvi, very saintly person, but in his hand he has a bow and arrow like this. Bow and arrow, like a warrior. And then Prahlad very gently said, "Oh tapasvi, please allow me to have my darshan of my Lord. I have heard very beautiful form wearing yellow clothes is there. I need to have a darshan. I'm begging." Tapasvi, no, he comes in his way. He's obstructing him. He's not letting him pass. And problem is so much request he is not. But he's having a bow and arrow. Then what he has to do? Then Prahlad said, uh, he has to fight. Because he is not allowing him. See, he is trying to go have the darshan of the Lord, and this person, the sadhu, appear like sadhu, he is not allowing him. So, what? Because he is a Kshatriya Prahlad, Bill. Then, now here Prahlad is stuck. His main thing is have the darshan of the Lord. To do that, he has to defeat this sadhu. He's, with a bow and arrow. He's now what to do? He has to defeat him. Otherwise, no. So he tried to fight. But Prahlad could not defeat him. Then what to do? Prahlad said, he must be. So it became evening. All right, he got retired. Made him wow that I must defeat him. Otherwise, Prahlad is very, uh, he wants to defeat. So making a vow, I will defeat him. Like that, he went away. And then morning he got up and then he worshipped Narsingadev. Every day he worshipped Narsingadev. He made a nice, beautiful flower garden, garland. He went, forest, all the flower, very beautiful. Worshipped him. Then, as usual, he came out because he has to have the darshan of the Lord Sita. So he went there and again he sees. He was thinking maybe that sadhu went away. He is there obstructing the path. Now what to do? He wants to fight. Has taken a vow that he will defeat him. Then something amazing. When he went nearby that sadhu, he saw that sadhu wearing exactly same garland that he put on Narsingadev. Prahlad Maharaj went like a shake in his body. Who is this sadhu? He is, oh my supreme worshipable Lord. He himself was come like that. He paid obeisance. And then the sadhu also turned like Narsingadev. He blessed him. Okay. Then Prahlad was very, very happy. Prahlad, Narsingadev touched him. Prahlad. So all his fighting with him got, pain and all is gone. And then Prahlad was, Lord, what is this? He cheated me again. But now what to do? I've taken a vow to defeat that person. Hey, what is that? I'm already defeated by you, so don't worry. That's why I'm came here to get defeated by you. So I'm already defeated, don't worry. So, so then Lord disappeared, So like that, Singadev, fought with Prahlad. So very beautiful thing. So same way, their idea of is Lord is get defeated to glorify. Same way, Ram and Hanuman fight, and then Arjuna and Krishna. So all glories to Prahlad Maharaj, all glories to Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki jai. And then unfortunately we have so much people to cover. Maybe Saturday will cover Radharaman's appearance there. Radharaman, how he appeared. Parameshwari Das, pastime. Srinivas Acharya's how he appeared. And then Madhavendra Puri Pas. Because you have to remember all these great personalities. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Jai Jai Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai, Nrsimha Bhagwan ki Jai, Srila Gurudev ki Jai, Param Gurudev ki Jai. Jai Gaura Premanande Hari Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai Jai. Jai Gaura Premanande Hari Hare Krishna Hare.
Thank you so much, Srila Karthik. Thank you so much, dear devotees, for coming today. Happy Nrsimhadev Chaturmasi to you all. I want to try to now. Shri Guru Gauranga Gadaveka Girihari Radha Vinod Chu Ki Jai. Om Vishnu Parastota Sata Shishima Bhaktivedanta Dandi Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. In Chalila Pravishta Om Vishnu Parastota Sata Shishima Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai.